we need to turn this into a business ASAP because, people were signing up. And then we turned it into Two Peas. So it became Two Peas by default because my first client was Kanye West.
Oh, wow.
Hey everybody, welcome to Pinkafe, a place to support each other and inspire action. I'm Carolina.
And I'm Natalia, and we are the Trejo Sisters. And on today's show, we'll talk about the different possibilities of building a business with your family.
That's right, and for that we have Chef Paola Petrella. She is the founder of Two Peas Inc., a meal delivery service. She does customized, and she's her own business owner. She's here with us. Welcome, Paola.
Welcome, Paola.
Thank you for having me. I am so excited.
We're super excited that you're here. Thank you for being on this episode of Pinkafe.
It feels very empowering to be around beautiful women. So thank you so much.
Our little casita for you. And let me tell you something. The fact that you're sitting in that chair, that means that you just became a Pinkafesa.
Oh my God.
And you know what that means? That means that you're a woman, that you are fighting for your dreams, that you are a go-getter, and that you just love to empower other women. So I'm just excited to have you here because that's exactly what we love.
Exactly. We love women that do not take no for an answer, and you have definitely shown that you do that. So
thank you so much.
For that, first, of course, our show is called Pinkafe, but first, coffee, right?
Of course.
We gotta ask you.
Let me get some coffee.
We gotta ask you, how do you like your coffee?
Oh my God. You know what? If I would have to make my own coffee, I like it from, the French press. And then just a little bit of cream and a little sugar. But I like to take my coffee however anybody wants to give it to me. Because it's my way to kind of like get to know people and their coffee. I don't like to be like, I want it like this or like that. So just give me the coffee however you want. And I get to know you that way.
That's an interesting
I'm still going to like it anyway.
That's a very interesting answer. For that, we have a little chart that we like to go by here at Pinkafe. So let's say if I were to give you, I would probably give you something that I like. I like just espresso with maybe a little bit of milk, almond milk, or something like that. So if you like espresso, you are a friendly person and you're adaptive, and you actually like the taste of coffee, rare but admirable.
Nice.
Yes.
Is that you?
You can't have coffee without having the taste of coffee.
Yeah, exactly. No,
The darker the better.
If I were to give you coffee in my house, you have like triple shot, really strong. Then you'll be
I can't
like
go to
this,
your house after 5 in the afternoon.
No, you're not. You never sleep. You have to go there 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
Oh my God, this is crazy. But let's get into business because I'm just really excited to get a little more of your story and for people to get to know you a little more. We were just so impressed with your story, and I know you started an amazing company with your husband, with your family. Just tell us about how you started.
I did, first of all, I love, I've been a chef for many years, and I love to cook, and I love to serve people, not so much the selfish aspect of being a chef because of my own creative art. It's also, about taking care of people, very nurturing. Mm-hmm. I started Two Peas because people just wanted my food. And I said, all right, fine, I'll start cooking for you and you and you and you. And then I said to my husband, all right, this is getting a little crazy. We need to turn this into a business ASAP because, people were signing up. And then we turned it into Two Peas. So it became Two Peas by default because my first client was Kanye West.
Oh, wow.
That was the first person I ever cooked for.
Was he
with
difficult?
The Daily Meals.
How is it working with celebrities?
It was so many years ago. And he was still not that well. Maybe he was, but I didn't know about him that much.
Before Kim Kardashian
Before
and Kanye
became big. And so that started escalating. And, once you start having all these clients and people start talking about your product and what you do, and you immediately have to put a very strong business eye to it. Like, do I want to do this for fun, or do I want to turn this in? Do I want to capitalize on this? And then that's how it all started.
That's beautiful.
I love it. When was that moment that you guys said, okay, we have this, we have gold in our hands, we want to work together? And it must be a little bit difficult to work with family or to even start or think about building a business with your husband. When was that moment that you guys said, okay, we're going to take on this challenge and we're going to go for it and just build this company? The aha moment.
The moment where we decided to come together. Well, the good thing is that we met at work. So it was never really awkward to work together. We always had that respect for each other. And he's so talented in his own craft that when he saw how crazy busy I was like, all right, we need to do this. Like, it has to happen, you know? And so that was back in like 2006, nice. Where we decided to come together as a team, and we really kept it, you know, very professional. So that's nice. Very important. You have to keep it very professional. You can't display any kind of unprofessionalism amongst your team, because then they don't respect you, right. Him or me.
Right. And why is it that you guys concentrated on like healthy food and like all this, you know, vegan stuff? Like, I don't know, because it was for your clients, or just in general the culture was leading you to that?
Yeah, I love that you're asking me that, because, you know, I had the privilege of growing up with a wonderful cook in my house. You know, in South America, it's not like, oh my God, they have a cook. It's actually normal to have, you know, somebody to cook for you.
Right.
And I grew up with amazing breakfast, amazing lunch, a delicious dinner. I mean, we were having like corn souffle for dinner, and, you know, a fresh fish. And when I moved here and I noticed that people were so busy with their work but not like feeding themselves correctly, it was like, all right, I want to give that to people and give people a healthy lunch, a healthy breakfast, a healthy dinner. And that's what we did for so many years.